What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Table of Madness. It is time for round 2 of the Booster Box Showdown. Now, round 1, the way it shook out, kind of a little bit different, right? We saw My Hero Academia only lose about a minimum of $2, which is good for the long run, but we still saw Digimon come out on top, really only making about $5 per box, which came out to about a net $10 of profit, or $8 of profit, excuse me. So that means we saw about $4 of profit per box. So Digimon did win in round 1, but I'm very curious to see how well My Hero Academia can respond. Now, we already saw My Hero Academia already pull a SR, which that doesn't bode well for them in the long run, because from my past experience opening up a case of My Hero Academia, there's usually about 2 SRs per case, and sometimes you can get about 1 XSR. So I'm very curious to see the way the rest of this kind of shakes up. Does that even matter that we already pulled an SR early and that one still lost, or does that at least help My Hero Academia because they only lost a minimum of $2? Does that bode well for them in the long run over the course of a 6-round booster box showdown or 6-round fight? In the end, can My Hero Academia really pull it off? These are all questions that we're going to need to be answered, and we're going to see how the round 2 shakes out. Now, before we get into the booster box showdown, I do want to go ahead and just tell you guys, if you want to enter in the booster box of the month, all you got to do is 3 simple things. First, what you got to do, if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Second, hit that like button. And third, go ahead and comment whatever you want. Comment done. Comment if you like the booster box showdown. Comment what you don't like. Comment if you're a fan of Digimon. Comment if you're a fan of My Hero Academia. As you can see, representing with the shirt, My Hero Academia shirt. Just comment whatever you like, and that'll enter you in the booster box of the month giveaway. If you want to know what we're giving away a booster box of Digimon Classic Collection. So if you want to enter in a chance to win this booster box from me for free, all you have to do, like, comment, and subscribe. Real simple, 3 easy steps. If you're already a subscriber to the channel, no problem. All you gotta do is hit that like button and make sure you comment. If you've already done that in the previous videos, don't worry, you guys are locked in for the booster box of the month giveaway. Your name will go in it, so you don't have to do anything else. I do appreciate all the support and all the love for you guys. I really do appreciate when you guys are in the comment section every video. Just tell me what you guys think for future videos, future booster box showdown contestants that can enter in the booster box showdown as well. And of course, every so often I like to kind of go ahead and throw a question out to you guys the subscribers, to see what, and kind of get and engage with you guys and see how you guys feel about certain things. My question of the day to you guys is, do we think that My Hero Academia is going to be around for the long haul? And what I mean by the long haul, 5+ years. Comment down below if you guys think that My Hero Academia is going to be here for the long haul for at least 5+ years and beyond. I'm very curious to hear from you guys. Personally, I'm not 100% sold on it. I do think they're off to a good start. However, though, I'm just not 100% sold on whether or not it's going to be here for the long haul. We are starting to see the dwindling of certain TCG card games. Dragon Ball Super immediately comes to mind, and especially with Digimon entering their name in the hat. And it does seem like Digimon really is in that upper echelons of TCG. Some of you may not know this, but if you go to TCG Player, you can already see where certain TCG ranks and where they kind of stack and who's selling the most products. Currently, number 1 is Magic the Gathering. Number 2 is Pokemon. Number 3 is Yu-Gi-Oh! And number 4 currently is Digimon. So Digimon, I said this a while back, actually, not that long ago. I said I do think that Digimon is going to creep up into that 4th or 5th spot. For the longest time, it was Cardfight Vanguard. Cardfight Vanguard was always locked down that number 4 spot for the longest time. And now all of a sudden, Digimon is crept in, and they are now at the top of that 4th spot. And then number 5 is Cardfight Vanguard. So those are your top 5 grossing, profiting, selling TCGs at the moment. So I'm really curious to hear from you guys. Do you guys think that My Hero Academia is going to be here for the long haul? Not whether or not they're going to crack the top, 5 list or whatever. I don't think that'll ever happen. It might, but I don't think it's going to. But I do think it's going to be very challenging for them to stick around for the long haul. So I'm curious to hear from you guys. Do you think they're going to stick around? So far, I do like what I see. So far, there's a lot of things to like about My Hero Academia. They do some things right. They do some things not right. The card game itself is, I think, something that really needs to be simplified. I think if they were to do something like that, I really do think they can kind of take off a little bit better. A lot of people are interested, but man, it is one of the most confusing and hardest to learn TCG games. And with all these other TCG games that you have to learn and figure out and remember, not Cardfight Vanguard. My Hero Academia is just not one of those that I could remember and could, focus in and maybe even get excited about playing because it's so complicated. Whereas other card games like Digimon, when it cracked in, it's really not that complicated to learn. So something like that does help Digimon push up to that top rank. So again, question of the day: do you guys think they're here for the long haul? Sound off in the comments section. Sound off who you think is going to win. Really curious. I'm actually hoping that My Hero Academia can win this round, hence the shirt. So I'm kind of playing a little bit of a favoritism here. I would like to see a better challenge than, like we said last time we did this booster box showdown. Yu-Gi-Oh was in it and it didn't do well. Really want to see My Hero Academia step up and do well. But enough about me ranting. Let's get into the booster box showdown, round 2. All right, you guys, we are all set for round 2 of the booster box showdown, starting off with My Hero Academia, just because I kind of just enjoy opening up some My Hero Academia a little more than Digimon at the moment. Even though as much as I absolutely love Digimon, I really do, I'm just really enjoying My Hero right now. All right, so starting off with their box topper, and this is something that is first of all, Imitating Presence, really good looking card there. This is something too they've done with this booster box, that they're adding in just another XR. That's basically just what they're doing now. So your box topper is just another XR, which is just phenomenal. And of course we have our 2 Quirk packs with our 2 Plus Ultra packs. So before we even get into the booster box, we have to go with the Plus Ultra pack. So let's see what we got in this Ultra pack. We have ourselves a nice Cementos. Really nice promo card there. So that's promo number 1 for our second Plus Ultra. I think one of the reasons too why I like opening up, look at that. No, I love Snipe. I love this one. That is a gorgeous card. I think one of the reasons why I love opening up My Hero Academia is just because of that fun factor, that wow factor of, like, I haven't opened up a lot of this stuff before, so this is still very new to me, and this whole set's new to me. Invincible Clasp, really nice looking card there. So the prices, everything's just new to me, and I think that's just that fun factor, that mysterious advice for winners. It's a really nice looking card. I mean, these promos, man, they do a hell of a job on their promos. Pack number 1, My Hero Academia. And round 2 is underway, guys. Well, let's see what we're looking at. We're looking for the highlights, the pulls. Starting off with an Excited for Blood UR. A really nice looking card. And those promos too, those promos I've never seen before, so I don't know the pricing. I don't know whether or not to get excited and not get excited, because the last promos we pulled had a nice price tag to them. And I was very surprised. And that was actually the heft, the bulk of the value in the last booster box opening. So Great Brush and a Himiko Toga XR. Like I said, say what you want. They have nice artwork. They really do need some better foiling for these XRs, because the foiling really isn't shining through on that one, and I can tell you even in person it doesn't really look that great. Like I said, I don't know whether or not to get excited for all these products. I'm just excited just to see a lot of the artwork, and I mean, like I said, man, we're already off to a roaring start. Like, see the foiling on this one, it looks amazing. And it could just be that the artwork itself, they had more to work with on that foiling, but that's just a UR, and it looks much better than the XR. Let's see what else we got here. Like, so we're ripping right through these. And another, wow, we're not stopping, are we? Unexpected Hero for the XR. And this box is fast pace. There we go. And I do like too with the XRs, you still get a rare, which is kind of cool. So getting an XR in your pack, in your booster pack, is definitely worth it. All right, we're going. We got just a regular rare there. So I'm trying to go through as quickly as I can for you guys, especially when we get to the Digimon. I'm gonna try to rip through it as fast as I can, just for the sake of saving us some time. And a UR, that's a beautiful UR. Blue Flame Spiral. And that is a nice Dobby card right there. Looking good. The foiling on that one too is also just spectacular. And the cameras pick it up, you know, as well as I would like it to, but I can tell you this one in person looks really nice. Like I said, one thing too that I just absolutely love about My Hero is just the variety of URs and XRs you get. 6 URs, 4 XRs is what you're getting in a typical booster box. You pull an SR, you're getting like extra value on top. And that's why I kind of mentioned to in the opening that I'm like, I don't know if this bodes well for My Hero when they've already pulled an SR and they still didn't make their money back. So is that because of how bad the set is? Is that just because how bad the pricing, the value that these cards are looked at the moment? XR. Spooky. Some of these, some last booster box it was yeah, and this one it's spooky. Oh man, I thought I said spunky at first. That's why I had to look at it. I'm like, that's an XR for you. Okay. And you get an XR in the box topper too. So I guess in this set, technically you're getting 5 XRs, which is really good. Oh, back-to-back booster boxes with SR. So my theory once again is correct. Drop kick slicer. It is Stain, the most favorite villain of everybody. Everybody loved him, at least. I mean, I definitely loved him. Oh man, I can't wait to see him come back, because you know he's coming back. That is a gorgeous SR, man. I really like the last SR with Bakugo and Midoriya. I think I like this one better, to be honest with you guys. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments section. Back-to-back booster boxes with SRs in them. So my theory, once again, is correct that every My Hero Academia case, you are getting 2 SRs. I'm going to be very curious to see if that changes now. Do we get a third? I mean, we're 2 booster boxes in, and we got 2 SRs. Is there a possibility of getting a third SR? Can we get the XSR? This booster box has been straight gas. I'm really hoping that the prices are all up there in the $10 to $15 to $20 range. Because again, like I said, I don't know why. I love Digimon, I really do, but I want to see somebody challenge them. Like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't do it. Can My Hero Academia do it? Do we have to look at Card Fight Vanguard or Pokemon next? Like, what are we looking at here? Just a rare, which is just fantastic. And there's a UR, man, this box. Flashing Whirlwind. See, this is what I was told, that this booster box was like more for the villains. Like I said, hopefully the pricing is good on this and we can have ourselves a battle here. Really don't want to see just another UR. Wow, this box, man, does not stop. See what I mean by My Hero Academia? This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Like, the pricing may not be there, but at least like you feel like you're getting a lot of stuff, right? Like if you were a fan of this game, the card game itself, or even a fan of grading, you can go on and be confident in purchasing a booster box and saying to yourself, like, I'm gonna at least get 10 cards. Half of them I might want to get graded, or maybe I can buy a booster box and I'm saying to myself, all right, I'm gonna get 10 cards that I know are gonna be staples in some decks. I'm gonna get some URs. I'm gonna get some XRs. I mean, they throw in a good amount, and we're seeing some new ones in here as well. You're not seeing a lot of repeats, which again, like I said, that's excellent. In my last case break of My Hero Academia, that was one thing I also mentioned, was the fact that every booster box we did see until like the 4th or 5th, we didn't really see a lot of repeats, but we at least saw it like something new in just about every booster box. As far as the URs and the XR goes, so My Hero Academia, like I said, they throw in a lot. And that's why I asked the question, like, do you guys think this game is going to be around for a while? Maybe that's the reason why currently these prices aren't as high. That's a nice UR. Double jab pummel. That's because this card game just isn't as popular. They picked the right ones to go with, right? They finally got onto My Hero Academia, got the license to do this. And they're making excellent cards. If they can gain a little more popularity and they can stick with it, they might see some long-term success. It's gonna be very difficult, that's for sure. That's pretty much what I'm saying. rare and a XR Grape Rush. Ah, I loved this scene. This was one of the funniest freaking scenes when he challenged the hero Midnight. Things are about to get very interesting here in round 2. So of course you guys know what the price per box is, $60. Total value pulled here, total value, $110.33 for a beautiful profit of $50.33, which is right around the price of what? A full box of Digimon. So this My Hero booster box pretty much gained profit of the same price of a Digimon booster box. My Hero Academia can very easily win round 2. Let's see how well Digimon responds. Alright, guys, it is time for the Double Trouble response from Digimon. And let's see how well Digimon can respond. We're going to see if Digimon can at least do a little bit better as well. Because they didn't even perform very well in the last Booster Box Showdown. They didn't really do a whole lot better. Of course, we have these guys coming in at 25 cents. Really nothing there. We have ourselves our box topper. Nothing crazy there. Let's get right into this. And again, I'm going to try to move as quickly as I can for you guys. Like I said, last Booster Box Showdown, they didn't do much better. And I think after this booster box... Oh, nice. Got ourselves a Rapidmon. After this booster box, I'll pretty much just immediately crack the pack open, go right to the back, and then we'll just go from there as far as Digimon's concerned. Like I said, this was at least seen from Digimon's perspective. Digimon fans everywhere will say that this was one of their worst sets by far. And you can easily see why. Artwork, not really inspiring. The Digimon they use, like Rapidmon, Creepymon, like these are just guys that, again, it's really not. Imperial Dramon in fighter mode is another one. Just really didn't resonate as well I think they were hoping for with the fans. Cards itself, worthless, even in decks. So, like I said, a lot of people will tell you like this was one of the worst sets from Digimon. And that's why I picked them in this Booster Box Showdown, because I really wanted to see for myself, A, how bad it was, and B, can the worst set still perform, put up value, and can it go up against, you know, like a little, I think a lot of people would say an underdog, like a My Hero Academia. Can My Hero Academia as an underdog outperform Digimon's worst set? Because if they can't outperform Digimon's worst set, then that pretty much tells me everything I need to know. Oh, there's Creepymon. Just talking about him. But yeah, that'll tell me everything I pretty much need to know about My Hero and why they can't go up against Digimon. But doesn't mean that My Hero Academia can't go up to someone like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't go up to someone like a Pokemon. Which I think if Digimon wins this one, I think we're just going to give them a little bit of a break in the Booster Box Showdown. We'll just go ahead and pick two totally different companies. You know, maybe we'll do Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we'll do Magic the Gathering versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we'll do Pokemon versus My Hero. Maybe we can bring back somebody. Like I said, you guys can always sound off in the comments on who I should bring back. Just make sure it's at least an English set, and make sure it's at least a, I guess you could say a mainstream game. Whether that is Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, you know. Just make sure it's somewhat mainstream, that a lot of people know. Alright, next. Almost done with the right side. Nothing good there. Now, we did pull a Black War Greymon. That's pretty much what allowed them in the win in the last Booster Box Showdown, was both of the Black War Greymons I pulled. Black War Greymon, Chimeramon, Magnamon, Rapidmon. These are cards that they're super rare. They're all pulling in at about $5+. Black War Greymon pulling in about a solid $12. So that's kind of what I was looking for in this one. And it does seem like too, every time you get a secret rare, you get 2 alternative arts. And if you don't get a secret rare, you get 3 alternative arts. I kind of noticed that in the first two booster boxes, and so far that hasn't been the case here. I haven't even pulled a alternative art. I did pull a secret rare, and there is Metal Greymon. Not really anything great there. Yeah, you can see too, even the artwork for the super rares, it just really wasn't, you know, inspiring by any stretch of imagination. Like they've already done Black War Greymon before. They did it in the 1.0 set, and Black War Greymon 1.0, is it 1.0 or is it 1.5? I think it's 1.0, but he's a secret rare in that set, and he looks amazing in that set versus there's Digimon. So we did get a rare alternative art. So far nothing. So one alternative art. Let's see if we can pull another. There's Chimeramon. So this booster box, I promise you, will do decent. I just know we pulled Rapidmon, who's pulling in about $6-7. Aruyamon, another $5 card. This is like a $9 card. Black War Greymon 12. You're already looking at about 20-30 bucks. If the alternative arts are worth anything, then this booster box will do pretty good. That's what this is all about. It's all just to show you guys what a whole case and what all these booster boxes, whether or not they have good value, whether they just don't, and that'll tell you whether or not you should be spending your money on this set or just buying the singles and staying away. Mallow Myostamon, so just the one alternative art. So that is booster box number 1. And don't go anywhere, because we're going to go right into booster box number 2. All right, booster box number 2 from Digimon in their response to My Hero Academia. And like I said, now that we're just trying to save some time here, like I said, we are going to blitz right through this. I'm going to crack open the pack. We're going right to the last card. Of course, right here is their box toppers. 25 cents for those 2 cards in total. And then we actually got a Carry Kamiya. And like I said, I want to make sure that we're saving some time here. So right into it, just take out the pack. Look at the last card. And there it is. It's a Lightramon, which means there's just 2 rares in that one. Last pack again. I'll just go like this. I'll just flip it over like that for you guys. Let's see. There you go. There's your 2 rares. We'll just do it like that. This way we can just blitz right through these. If there's anything good, we'll know. Gigadeath and Gamamon. Nothing there. There we go. That's much faster, right? I'll have to go through every fucking card there is. Shivamon. Kind of like feels like I'm playing war right now, right? I'm just flipping over and just seeing who has the better card. So we did get a Shivamon here. And then your other rare. And that last booster box had a secret rare and an alternative art. And this one, also 2 rares. I don't know, depending on how well those other cards from My Hero. And Digimon might lose this round. Black War Greymon. There we go. We did pull a Black War Greymon again, which is good. Good for me. Because I still have to at least break even on all of this. I went into this booster box showdown saying to myself, at the very least, and my expectations is to just break even. Now, I know I'm going to have to sell all the rares as well, which is just a giant pain in my ass, but I do it for you guys. So I hope, at the very least, what you can do for me is just make sure you guys are hitting that like button, because that does help out the algorithm, and of course the other rare. Because, like I said, I'm doing this for you guys so we can really test out. Alright, nice. Test out the theories of what sets have good value, what TCG companies are giving us, TCG players, good value. Like I said, I think we can all admit Yu-Gi-Oh! Just doesn't, especially with their booster boxes. But their collector sets are a different story. And speaking of collector sets, I actually went out and purchased a case of the 2022 tins for Yu-Gi-Oh! So I will be breaking open an entire case of tins. I think it's 12 tins. I saw a good deal on it today, so I went and purchased it. So I got a pre-order of tins coming in. And we're going to do a little Can We Profit segment with the Yu-Gi-Oh! 2022 tins. Oh, I like that one. That's a nice card. And that is one of the most expensive alternative art rares in this set. I think I like this method better of opening up Digimon. Malomyostamon. I like to see Davis, Montoya, and Ken. Speaking of like just cards to sell out of this set, that is about, I think, $1.50 per piece. So every time I see that, that is money. Like I said, we're all just doing this just for the interest of saving some time. Rapidmon, not a bad card. I really don't like this border that they put with the multicolored cards. I think it's very ugly. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with that. I just don't like the way they did that. Only one alternative art so far. Oh, there's another secret rare, Creepymon. Another reason why this is one of the worst sets is that right there. These secret rares in these sets are worthless. Like, they are some of the most worthless secret rares ever. Even the alternative arts can't even crack into like the $20 range. They crack in like the $9 range. So you want to talk about worthless. I'd rather get 2 alternative arts in every box than to ever see a secret rare. Well, now, who saw this coming? So the price per box for both of these combined is at $102.24. Total value pulled, guys, was $90.71 for a loss. Not just a loss, but a good sizable loss of $11.53. Well, well, well. Who saw that coming? Not only did My Hero Academia just win round 2, they just jumped into a commanding lead. With a $50 profit and Digimon losing $11.53 in this round 2, the winner of round 2 goes to My Hero Academia. And like I just mentioned too, My Hero Academia now with a $50 profit here in round 2 now has a nice cushion, a good cushion actually, that it may very well be able to just cruise into control here and just kind of coast right to that finish line as they hopefully make it to the end and may actually win this. And that's something I did not expect to happen here. I never thought I would ever see a Digimon booster box lose amount of money that they just lost. If you think about it, $11.53, you divide that by 2, that's almost $6. That's actually going to come out to about $5.50. So realistically, it's not too bad losing only $5.50 per booster box, but for both booster boxes to lose $11 and for My Hero Academia to gain $50 now puts My Hero Academia though in cruise control at this point. Like I said, if we can just somehow just keep getting $20, $10 cards, as long as they don't lose any, that's why that in round 1 it was so crucial they only lost $2. $2 is not something to really, cry about. $2 and then allows you, when you have a booster box like this, when you go into $50 and you gain profit there, now all of a sudden you're at $40 between both booster boxes. And what this also tells me too is that this may very well be the best booster box that My Hero Academia pulls. If that happens, if that's the case, then we may actually see a complete turnaround and then Digimon be able to catch it. And this is why we do the booster box challenge. This is why you are going to see over the longevity of a full case of what happens, right? You're going to see how well My Hero Academia can keep the pressure on. And what I mean by that is how well these companies put thought into their booster boxes. Is there value here? Do the players care about any of this stuff? Well, a lot of these questions are about to get answered, and this is, again, why we do the booster box challenge and why I think something like this is so important and why I enjoy doing something as unique as the booster box challenge. I really say that because I don't see, and I'm just a small-time YouTuber, but I don't see anybody else, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody else doing something like this where they're taking 2 cases, 2 different companies, booster boxes, head to head, and see why, where, and how the value gets split up, where the value lies, how they do it, why they do it, where is it? Is it in this set? Is it only in Digital Hazard? Is it an X record? This is why we do this, and this is why I'm so happy that I do this, and why I actually have a platform, and why you guys come here to watch this, and why I appreciate you guys so much for actually taking the time to watch this. So again, please at the very least, make sure you guys at least hit that like button for me. That really does help out the algorithm here on YouTube. And comment down below, what are you guys thinking after round 2? This is something I didn't expect to happen. I never thought My Hero Academia can actually gain $50. That's a lot of money when you think about it. $50 profit, and those are some good cards we pulled. And if we somehow pull that XSR, My Hero Academia will pretty much just do what Digimon did to Yu-Gi-Oh! In the last booster box showdown. It may very well just go right through and blitz through that and sprint through the finish line And that's something we can see if we pull that $100 XSR, because that's a very expensive card, and that's going to be very difficult for Digimon then to try and capitalize on that, especially when Digimon, every 2 booster boxes, so far we either gain $5 or we're losing $5. So does does Digimon just kind of sit right there and never reach over that 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 profit range that we saw in Digital Hazard? They can't do that. There's really not, it's going to be very difficult for them to beat My Hero Academia if they're only losing $2 but gaining 50, losing $5 but gain 20 or 30. This is why we do this. This is why we do the booster box challenge, and it's why I'm so excited. So again, round 2 going to My Hero. Very excited. That is 1-1 with 4 more rounds to go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time right here at the Table of Madness.